Hey guys, it's Lena here, and I'm here with another first impressions video. Today's video is on the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. So before I get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you love first impressions videos and you want me to do more of them, because I would be happy to do that. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette was the next release after the first Shade and Light Contour Palette, which was for the face. So this one's meant for the eyes. So what's interesting is you see contour and you automatically think face, but when it comes to your eye makeup, it's the same thing. You're doing the same thing, you're highlighting, you're contouring your crease. So it's kind of neat that she's bringing this kind of concept to everybody, basically. I just think it's an interesting way to look at it, and it kind of ties everything together when it comes to doing your makeup. So just like the Interstellar palette that was released several months ago, it's the same shape, it's got the magnetic closure, and it is also a 12 eyeshadow set. The palette itself is exclusive to Sephora and it's $46. I didn't read anywhere that said it was a limited edition item, so I'm just going to assume that it's not, and that's going to be a long-lasting item until one day they decide to discontinue it like all the other palettes. But it's the same as the Interstellar palette, same shape, same size. It's got a magnetic closure. It's got the similar look as the contour palette. And when you open it up, it's got a decent sized mirror. And then you have 12 eyeshadows set up in the same similar way as the Interstellar palette. So you have your base shades and then your contour shades, and they're grouped into 3 quads. And so the 3 different quads are arranged from neutral, cool, and warm toned. So it's basically going to have something to flatter just about everybody. And it does come with a little booklet that shows you how to do eye contouring, but basically she's trying to bring the concept and the idea that you can use eyeshadow in the same way as you would use your face contour. So it can make your eyes look closer together, farther apart, give you more of a crease if you don't have one, that kind of thing. Highlight to like lift your eyebrows up. So there's a lot of things that you can do, and I think it's kind of neat that we're doing this. So just by looking at the palette, they all look like matte eyeshadow shades, but once we actually swatch them, we'll be able to get a better look. So the names of the eyeshadows are not on the front, but they are on the back, just like the Interstellar palette. So I know you guys are just starting to see the colors, so let's get to swatching. Alright, so I am all swatched up, so let me get closer and show you all these colors. Alright, so here are all the colors swatched. So I have them separated into the 3 different quads. So let's go through the colors. So here we have the first quad. The base shade is right up here. You can't really see it all that well, but the color is called Weightless, and it is a creamy nude. The contour shade is the color Samuel, and it is a dusty fawn. The second color is the defined color, and this color is Solace, which is an espresso brown. And then the last color is the highlight shade, and this color is Lucius, which is a soft beige. So once again, this is the first quad. I know you can't really see those 2 shades because they match my skin tone, but it is what it is. So here we have the second quad. So the base shade up here is Lazarus, which is a cool taupe color. The contour shade is Celios, which is a smoky brown. The defined shade is Shax, which is a jet black. And the highlight shade is Liberatus, which is a pinkish ivory. So once again, this is the second quad, which is also the cool toned quad. Here we have the last quad, and this one is the warm tone quad. So the base shade up here is called Ludwin, which is a peachy bronze. The contour shade is called Succubus, which is a rich rust. The defined shade is called Citri, which is a chocolate brown. And the highlight shade right here is Latinus, which is a golden bisque. So once again, this is the third quad. And I'll show you again all the colors together. Alright, so my final verdict on this palette, it is beautiful, it's pretty, but as far as the colors, I'm not a huge fan of it. I understand the concept and I love the concept, but I don't think this is a palette that everybody needs. It is $46, so it is kind of pricey for the eyeshadow palettes that are out there and for people that are on a budget. And while it's cool that it has a neutral, a cool toned, and a warm toned, Some people tend to prefer one or the other. Some people mix it up. This might be fun for someone that's, you know, an aspiring makeup artist. It's a good starter set to learn how to contour on your eyes. But for the everyday person, they probably won't use a lot of these shades because a lot of them are very similar. A lot of them aren't very pigmented, so you can't even see them. So I definitely think that while it doesn't come all together, you probably have similar shades in your collection already. So like I said, this is great for an aspiring makeup artist, someone that's just starting out, because I can just take this, the face contour palette, and get a nice neutral look. Once again, it's also all matte shades. So, you know, how many matte palettes have come out this year? Like a million of them. And, you know, while I did do this without primer, you know, there are matte eyeshadow palettes that are better pigmented than this. And if you can see, I was very, very gentle with picking up the color, and it looks like I was massacring it. You have to be really gentle with these shadows. I don't think this is a must-have, but feel free to leave a comment below if you picked up this palette and you love it, or you're still going to pick up this palette. I'd love to hear your comments. But if you were considering it, hopefully I helped you make a final decision either way. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe and check out all my other videos. Hope you guys have a good one. See ya!